Hello, Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I got given that name by the New York Times. They published a whole page about my quest to name and shame anyone running a Ponzi scheme or a scam. This video is going to show you some amazing information about Stephen McCullah. He is a pathological liar. The words that come out of his mouth should not be trusted. I've got a 10-minute recording of him telling absolute lies. And how do I know they're lies? Because these lies are about me and Sultan, two people that have been on a quest to get this guy off the internet. We've tracked in 3 hours $4 million worth of money that have been stolen from your community by this thief. And I want to show you some of the most disgusting tactics that these guys try to stop people like me from exposing them for being the scammers they are. In my previous videos, this is actually, I think what number are we? We're number 7. You can go through 1, 2, 3 to 6 and you'll learn all about Stephen McCullah and his dirty tactics. But this one, I really want to focus on a few things. I'm going to show you how to report a video that is exposing your privacy. And also, I'm going to give you some educational advice if you are a YouTuber and you're worried about having your videos removed. If you publish the truth and provide evidence to back up your claims, you don't have anything to worry about. Well, there's one guy that does have a lot to worry about, and it's a guy who goes by the name of Dan's Roads to Riches. He published one of the most disgusting videos the other day, and we had people complain about privacy and rules that he had broken. So the video went offline and we wondered where it had gone, and now it has returned in everyone's face. My partner, her son, my dog that's passed away, and this guy didn't hold back. Even Sultan, who's the other guy, he had to blur out all their images. Now, being a YouTuber, I know how difficult that would be, but people complained about their privacy and he had to take his video off. But we grabbed a copy of it. Now, this guy has actually got a recording of Stephen McCullah claiming that we broke into his mother's house, and it's just breathtaking. So if you haven't been following the sagas of LunaOne and what they've done, in short, they used a company called the Run Guys. The Run Guys did a 3-month campaign telling everyone that they could benefit from doing part of the pre-sale of a coin. They were telling everyone that the coins are selling for 15 cents each, and on launch day, they're going to be launched at 25 cents each. On launch day, they got launched at 5 cents each, and everyone lost around about 80% of their money they invested straight away. Some of the coins weren't even delivered to people who purchased them, and I'll explain a lot of this. If you really want to get involved in this, or you are doing business, the purpose of this video is so I can grab your details, the amount of money you've lost, so that we can take this guy to the cleaners. Now, I have an article that's just gone out on Medium all about Stephen McCullah and the whole history of the company. On my website, you can actually go to the contact page and you can submit the scam, the amount of money, and your nationality, your first and last name, and you can keep it anonymous if you want, and we will go into battle for you. Sultan and I are really into this full time. We want to expose this guy fully and make sure people are fully aware of who they're dealing with if they choose to get in bed with Stephen McCullah. So first of all, I'd just like to go through some of the historical stuff that we've done. This is my YouTube channel. And on my YouTube channel, you can go through and see I've done over 200 videos exposing Ponzi schemes and scams. If you go to the recent ones here, you'll see part 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just wanted to go through them. So part 1, the purpose of part 1 video was just basically to let you know who the man is. And this Stephen McCullah has his own country, and it's called United Allied States, and he's the president. It's a fake country. Yes, he flies around the world in Lear jets, so he claims. He talks about all sorts of claims that you can go through here and watch this. I want you to really get to know Stephen as much as you can. Video 2 was all about you finding out about Knox Wire and his big goal and his outrageous claims. And then you've got part 3 was when we helped a lady who goes by the name of Cindy Piper. This is how it all started about 2 or 3 months prior to recording this video, but we actually helped her get her money back from Stephen, because she was one of the ones that didn't actually receive the coins on launch day to sell them, even if she wanted to, even though she lost 80% of her money as soon as these were launched. So in here, we listen to her story. She tells us it. She turns on the whole community that helped her get her money back, and she's even turned on me. And at the end of this video, I will show you the 35 videos that this lady has produced, and I'm also going to show you how to help me get them off the internet. Just like we did for Dan's Road to Riches, she said some most outrageous stuff, and we'll show you that in the not too distant future. Part 4, we get some testimonials from people, and we'll show you people that feel like they also have been scammed. I never invested. I've never lost anything. I'm just here to name and shame anyone running a scam or a Ponzi scheme. That's what my role is. And I help people like you who have been scammed by people like Steve McCallum, and I help get your money back, just like I did for Cindy Piper, otherwise known as Crypto Granny. But in here, we show people in this video number 4 about paid influencers, reviews and testimonials. We've got Steve McCullah threatening people. We show you these decentralized banks that he's claiming, and we show you about 80 articles of fake news that he's produced to defame myself and Sultan, Phantom, and Martin Kingsbury, all people that have invested with this company. And number 5, we basically show you the cease and desist letter that we received from Stephen McCullah, and also the reply, and why I had great satisfaction sending this back to the lawyer that wrote me the letter, and we've never heard from them to this day. And we've also got a list of all the people that have lost their money and who demand it back. We now have around about 33 plus people who actually demand to have their money back. And the very last one was us showing you how the run guys pumped this coin, even though I don't believe that they actually may have known that he would have done such a dirty deed on their community and his community. They still were reliable, because we've got videos. If you go into my Odyssey account, I can actually show you videos of these guys actually promoting LunaOne and telling everyone to invest in it when they claim they're not offering financial advice. They told you guys to get these tokens, and they dropped everyone right in it. So first of all, before we go through this article, I wanted to go to the recording, and I wanted to listen to this with you, just so you get an idea of who you're dealing with and the fake news that he's quite happy to produce.
I'm really at a loss for words at this point. I've been stalked, harassed, blackmailed by Sultan Qassam and Danny the Heck for an extended period of time. I live under constant threats against my life, against my family's life, my little girls. I am absolutely and totally at a point where I have got to take drastic action. What happened in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, really showed me that I have got to take, I've got to get out there, and I've got to take the strongest legal action and go straight to and utilize the justice system. Essentially what happened was, like, recently.
I don't know why that stopped and the no sounds coming out, but anyway, that's pretty clever, Danny. So I've still got the movement of that needle, but the sound's paused. Wow, aren't I clever? Anyway, what I wanted to say was we don't know where he lives. We don't know where his mum lives. We would never do such a thing. It's absolutely breathtaking, the fact that he's saying that we are doing this. And it's totally untrue. So my point of making you listen to this video, if you want to listen to it, is the fact that this guy has come on and given a voice recording making up a straight out lie. So how many other lies is he quite happy to do? This guy is a pathological liar. He's making totally untrue statements about myself and Sultan. So if he's prepared to do this, what about all the other voice recordings? What about all the other information that this guy's doing? He's obviously just making this up. and he's making the whole lot up, which shows this guy is a scammer. So let's continue.
Was that they went and found one of the houses that I was putting on the market through post. It's a house that I bought last year for my mother. My mother ended up not needing it.
So this guy wants you to believe that he bought a house for his mother and then he didn't need it. He's got that much money that he doesn't need it. So anyway.
She lives in the area, that the small town that it's in. So she moved to Texas with us, and we didn't need it, so put on the market. They found the post, and they started sharing it throughout their posse, their group, their gang.
We don't have a posse. We don't have a group. We have a Telegram group of people who are highly pissed off with Stephen McCullah. And we are out there to name and shame him and obviously stop him from doing it to other people. Right now, this guy is rebranding his website to do a rinse and repeat of what he's just done. He hasn't done this. This isn't the first time. At the end of this, I've actually got a Medium article that explains the whole history of Stephen McCullah and his dirty business practices. This is just breathtaking stuff when you are the one that's been accused of this stuff, and he's saying stuff that I know is 100% wrong.
And 2 days later, a town that has no crime, has no burglaries, it's probably the quietest town closest to Mayberry you could have. Somebody came up and they sledgehammered the front door.
I don't know if he's talking about me, but I'm not very good at sledgehammering front doors. But he reckons that we've paid someone to go and sledgehammer the front door of a house that his mother isn't using.
Sledgehammered the knob on the door completely off. The officers on the scene that came were literally like, this makes absolutely and totally no sense, because burglars don't just go and sledgehammer front doors. They go through the back. They go through the back door. They go through the basement window. They go through.
So if the police were present, just using logic, and you knew that Sultan and myself were the burglaries or the guys that did this, wouldn't you file a police report? And wouldn't I have been phoned up or accused? Or would somebody not have contacted me and said, did you commit or organize a robbery?
Easiest places, the places they're not going to get seen. They said that this was somebody wanting this to be seen. 1 day later, about 24 hours later, not more than 48, my sister-in-law was coming to our house in Texas, and she saw.
And the real funny thing about this guy claims that he's been living in South Africa for the last 3 years.
Somebody messing with the gate, and she honked. They jumped in their car, and they sped off.
All right, so this is even more ridiculous. Get this, right? They live in a gated community. She comes home to her gated community, and she spots people messing with the gate in a gated community. I'm not a burglar. I'm not a somebody who knows how to break in, but I'm pretty sure that a gated community wouldn't have that much of a gate, that I'd be outside with a whole lot of other houses around trying to get my way into the gated community and then get scared off by someone I probably don't even know from a bar of soap, and I sped off in the car. What the heck?
She went up there and they were trying to pry the gate open, just tore completely apart. And eventually they are at our house. Basically, there's several houses that live within a gated area, and they are essentially trying to get in that area, and we're trying to figure out how we can stop that from happening again. But I mean, I'm at a total loss for words.
I'm at a total loss for words, Steve.
I don't know what to do.
I do. Stop telling lies.
At this point, we're filing every possible thing we can.
What a load of rubbish. I got a cease and desist letter on the 23rd of December telling me to take off a video calling him a dirty, rotten scammer before the 1st of January, or he would sue me for the loss of a deal worth $20 million worth a month. called something to do with Fast Cash. I hadn't even heard of Fast Cash beforehand. Apparently, I had contacted them, one YouTuber with 4,000 views, and managed to crash a deal for $100 million. How volatile is your business model if a YouTuber can destroy a deal for $100 million? What a load of rubbish. Anyway, so I did a 4-hour, 47-minute video reply to your cease and desist letter, and voila, never heard back from you guys ever again. And apparently, listening to his latest video on Luna FinTech, he's telling us that all his legal issues will be solved next week. So I'm looking forward to my next letter. Send it my way.
Against them through the justice system here and abroad in New Zealand and the UK. But I can say, it's got to stop.
Got to stop. The voices in your head must be amazing, Steve.
And I'm at a point where I will not stop until they are both in prison.
In prison. Okay. We'll see you in prison then, Steve. Looking forward to it. Goody. Now, can you actually find a lawyer to represent you? That was the problem with my cease and desist letter. I never heard back from the lawyer. Once I showed him all the crooked things and all the people complaining about being scammed by your multiple companies and your change of name and rebranding efforts, there was no way in hell any lawyer would ever take you on, especially in New Zealand. And what are you going to do? What law have I broken? I'm just exposing you for the scammer you are.
For all that they've done, the terrorizing that they've done. I wanted them to just stop at one point because, our sanity, it means a lot. The peace. Honestly, I've stopped even watching them or doing anything. But after this happened, I can't just stop. I've got to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And
what a load of rubbish. Can you imagine listening to this if this is someone accusing you of doing something? It's just absolutely breathtaking. It blows me away. Honestly, it does.
So I'm just hoping that the justice system could take it forward from
these guys, and they always do it. I've busted quite a few scams in my time. And they all use legal, tell you that they're going to get lawyers to do stuff and they're going to prosecute you and they're going to sue you and all this sort of stuff, but they never do anything. I was absolutely amazed though. I got a cease and desist letter, which is it 2 months ago? 2 months ago, and nothing's come from it. And they're thinking that I'm going to read a cease and desist letter and stop defaming these guys. I'm working for the people that have been scammed. Sultan went through your Discord group in 3 hours, found $4 million worth of people have lost their money. 4 million. I've got a list of about $300,000 from people, over 30 people that have lost their money, who are willing to testify in court that you stole and you used the run guys to pump and dump your coin. You also, so that means you money laundered, did I say that right? And you've also said false claims that don't exist. Telling people that your gold currency coin is backed by real gold, you can't say that if you haven't got all this gold sitting in the bank already. And you're trying to use this as a sales pitch to people, you're making false claims, and that is illegal. So anyone that's going to be going to court is you, and your investors are going to be the ones on the other side claiming that you're a fraud.
From where we've done, and we can just actually get the justice that we deserve, and then a lot of the people that Danny Deck has influenced and talked about as well. So I just want to get this message out there.
Well, that's that.
I'm really at a loss for words at this point. I've been stalked, harassed, blackmailed.
Okay, so what I wanted to do now is basically let you listen to this article that I've written, and this basically gives you a full understanding of LunaOne and what they're actually all about. So let's have a listen. This at the bottom, there's a link to my website, which I'll actually show you guys now. If you go to my website, toheck.com, you'll see that I actually have a Contact Us page. And if you click on the Contact Us page, at the moment, I'm getting a denial server attack from Stephen. And they're going after my ISP, which is ironically based in Texas, where he's from. But here, you'll see I've got a form. You can put your name, your email address, your usernames, maybe your Telegram username, where you are, the money you invested, the date of the investment, the name of the sponsor if you've got one, name of the scam. Send that through to me and I'll put you on the list. That's how it works. The other thing too, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the thumbs up button on my videos, all of the ones with Stephen. That helps YouTube know you like my videos and send them out. The other one I really wanted to show you was Crypto Granny. Now, Crypto Granny actually has published 35 videos. And if you go to one of these videos, listen to this.
Like I said, you remind me of that pedophile.
So in here, she talks about me being a pedophile. Now, this lady is retarded. Now, if you're looking at a video and you don't agree with what she says, this is how we got Dan's Road to Riches to get rid of all, had to spend hours fixing the video before he could republish it. You go to the video and there's a couple of dots on the bottom side here. Now, I'm going to show you this so you can actually help us, because we don't want this stuff on the internet and we want Crypto Granny and Dan's Roads for Riches YouTube channel off the internet. So you come along here and you've got a report option. When you click report, a box pops up and you can basically say what you think this video is, what terms and conditions of YouTube this video is going. But ignore that. Go to the bottom and you've got a report channel feature. So this one here is harassment and bullying. When you go next, you'll actually get an opportunity to put in, you can select all the videos, you can select all the videos that you want to notify that for slander or harassment or bullying, and then go next. And then in here, you can actually type a 300-character message to why you think this video should be removed off YouTube. We really appreciate people who spend the time doing this. Your privacy is 100%. YouTube will read it, and if they read it and they agree with it, just like Dan's Road for Riches, who's done about 12 videos on us, and now he's taken them all off, and he's got this one out here. He put my partner's son and my dog on the internet and Sultan, and he went through everything and he made a ridiculous story. That video, that voice recording you heard of Stephen, he put it there. See? And look, he even had to cross out Stephen, who's the man in prison, and you can see all the blurriness. He's got me laying in hospital when I had a burst appendix and I nearly died. This guy needs to be taken off the internet. So please go to the double dots, hit report, and then go down to report the channel, select what he's doing wrong, and you can make your own discretion on that, and then pick the video that he's obviously doing, tick that video and click next, and then write a brief reason why you think this content shouldn't be on YouTube, and that helps us get rid of this content. So thanks very much for that. All right, I've got some visitors. They're about to turn up, and I was hoping to get this video done beforehand. This is just a short video, but I'm going to leave you with listening to my article that I've just posted on Medium about Stephen, and it gives you a summary of the company involved. So have a listen to this, and I'll see you at the end.
Investors should be cautious of Stephen McCullah and his cryptocurrency schemes. When investing in cryptocurrency, it is crucial to remain cautious of various scams and fraudulent schemes, such as those devised by Stephen McCullah. These fraudsters employ deceptive tactics to dupe unsuspecting investors into investing in their fake crypto coins and businesses. One of the most notorious of McCullah's scams is his Apollo currency, which is touted as an all-in-one crypto solution and has consistently exploited unsuspecting investors. Another crypto coin created by McCullah is gold-secured currency, which claims to offer guaranteed growth and is backed by $10 trillion worth of physical gold and other precious metals. Despite being marketed as a stable growth coin, gold-secured currency has suffered a massive loss of over 90% of its value. Lastly, LunaOne coin is another fraudulent scheme that McCullah created, which falsely claimed to have partnerships with big corporations like Coca-Cola and Microsoft, deceiving investors. When investing in cryptocurrency, it is imperative to be vigilant of fraudsters like Stephen McCullah, who prey on gullible investors and make false promises. It is advisable to invest prudently, conduct thorough research, and refrain from trusting any assurances of quick, easy profits. The history of Stephen McCullah's Apollo FinTech is notable for its initial shift from a non-profit entity to a for-profit company just 1 year later. This sudden change in focus has caused some to question the legitimacy of the enterprise, particularly given the company's long track record of questionable dealings, rebrandings, and other red flags. Despite boasting over half a dozen different coins, it is important for potential investors to exercise caution when considering Apollo Fintech. The company's extensive history of broken promises, false statements, and other unscrupulous practices should serve as a warning to those contemplating investment in the company. Notably, Stephen's Apollo Currency Africa was once hailed as a groundbreaking startup with the potential to revolutionize payments throughout the continent. However, it was later revealed to be a scam, highlighting the importance of conducting thorough research and exercising caution when investing in cryptocurrency. Apollo Currency Africa was a company that claimed to revolutionize payments across the continent with its cutting-edge cryptocurrency, but it turned out to be a large-scale fraud that left countless investors devastated. One of the company's many fronts and operations, NoxWire, was touted as a rival to Ripple Labs XRP and advertised as the new revolutionary way to pay. However, the entire project was a sham, and the company has since been silently liquidated, with a status showing deregistration due to annual return noncompliance. The sad episode exemplifies what greed and dishonesty can lead to. The fraudulent schemes of Apollo Currency Africa left investors with nothing, despite having high hopes for the project and the benefits it could have brought. Regrettably, the company and its associated businesses are just a few examples of the many scams that occur in Africa's finance sector. As hundreds of similar frauds take place on the continent, it's essential for citizens to remain vigilant and cautious of any investments that appear to be too good to be true. In light of this incident, it is critical to be mindful and cautious when investing money. Even though it's unfortunate that such fraudulent activities take place, it's important to stay alert and informed when making investment decisions to avoid falling victim to such schemes. Stephen McCullah has been associated with a number of cryptocurrency scams for over 5 years, leaving a trail of deceit and fraud in his wake. He often changes the names of his schemes in a blatant attempt to mislead investors and generate false interest in his endeavors. One of his most recent endeavors, Gold Incorporated, was launched alongside Sapphire Studios' Kyle Hornback. The duo promised players the chance to earn real gold that will be delivered to their door, and suggested that millions of dollars were up for grabs through their play-to-earn game. Unfortunately, McCullah's track record of shady practices and deceitful behavior suggests that this too may be nothing more than a clever ploy to defraud unsuspecting investors. As such, it is vital for individuals to exercise extreme caution when considering any investments promoted by Stephen McCullah or his associates. It is important to always research any investment opportunities thoroughly and remain vigilant to avoid falling victim to such fraudulent schemes. The game called Gold Incorporated, developed by Sapphire Studios' Kyle Hornback and Stephen McCullah, promised its players the opportunity to earn real gold and millions of dollars through their play-to-earn game. However, the reality is that there is absolutely zero play-to-earn element to the game, and no gold has been delivered, nor has any money been made by investors. What's more, this scheme is not new. It was tried over 12 years ago with the failed game Havila, which is almost identical to Gold Incorporated but under a different name. Stephen McCullah's penchant for changing the name of his businesses raises red flags about his ethics and character. Unsuspecting investors have fallen prey to these fraudulent businesses without understanding the true nature of the schemes they are investing in. Given the ongoing and illegal schemes perpetuated by Stephen McCullah and others like him, it is important to exercise caution and due diligence before entering into any game, business, or agreement that promises extraordinary rewards with little to no effort. Investors should remain vigilant and cautious when it comes to the schemes of Stephen McCullah, who has repeatedly engaged in fraudulent behavior and left a trail of devastated investors in his wake. Despite his promises of untold wealth and revolutionary technologies, his track record indicates a consistent pattern of deception and manipulation. It is crucial for potential investors to thoroughly research any investment opportunity and to be wary of any promises that seem too good to be true. The risks associated with investing in McCullah's schemes are significant, and investors should exercise caution and due diligence before making any financial decisions. There are ongoing efforts to hold McCullah accountable for his fraudulent activities through class action lawsuits. Individuals who have invested in any of McCullah's schemes, including Apollo Currency, Gold Secured Currency, LunaOne, and Gold Secured Bar, are encouraged to come forward and participate in these legal proceedings. While there are no guarantees of success, holding McCullah accountable is an important step towards preventing future fraud and protecting investors from financial harm. Providing details about investments lost to Stephen McCullah's scams is an important step towards holding him accountable for his actions. By coming forward and sharing your experience, you can help build a case against him and potentially recoup some of your losses through a class action lawsuit. We understand that this may be a difficult and emotional process, but it's important to take action and not let scammers like McCullah get away with their fraudulent activities. Our website provides a safe and confidential platform for individuals to share their experiences and report any fraudulent activities they have been a victim of. To maximize the chances of success in any potential class action lawsuit, we encourage you to provide as much detail as possible about the amount of money you invested, the specific scheme you were involved in, and any other relevant information. This information can help our legal team build a strong case against Stephen McCullah and increase the chances of success in recovering funds for those who have been impacted by his scams. Please visit our website to report your experience and provide any information you have regarding Stephen McCullah's fraudulent activities. We are committed to holding scammers accountable and ensuring that investors are protected from such schemes in the future.
Right, so we are serious about this. We really do want to stop him. I mean, it's so hard to stop these guys because they just get on the internet, they publish a website, tell you a whole lot of lies, don't deliver the products, and then come up with excuses. The latest excuse is that he calls them FUD groups, are the people that are causing all the mayhem, and he's even blaming us for a loss of a deal with Fast Cash worth $100 million. I mean, how do we stop these guys? We need to collectively get together, give us your information, and we'll go to bat for you. There's a form on my website, and you will find me easily. Just search for Danny the Heck YouTube channel, and you are basically done and dusted. Remember, help us help you. If you see, if you go to I think her OG Crypto Granny, all one word. So you go to youtube.com/ and then OG Crypto Granny. There's 2 Crypto Grannies, that's what I'm trying to say. You go and report these videos. Report the channel, because if you listen to any of these videos, she swears her head off. She's accusing people of things they haven't done, and we appreciate your help. We want this YouTube channel gone. And the other one that you can do is obviously go to Dan's Road for Riches. Have a look at the video. You can obviously see he knows he's done wrong because he wasn't allowed to keep the video online unless he blurred out all the people in the videos. He's gone through and he's found my partner, her son, and my dog, and he's published this on the internet. He's accused us of breaking and entering a house. I live in New Zealand. This other guy lives in the UK. How the hell would we do it? Why would we go after some guy's mother? It's just a load of rubbish. It would have taken him hours to have to fix this video, which is a screen. If you go back to this video, which is hosted, which I took the video off, republished the video, and put it on my own Odyssey account, you can see all the videos and all the things and how cruel this guy is. This guy needs to be taken off the internet. So, as I said, this is probably my 10th video I've done on warning people. I've spent a lot of time and energy. Sultan is also another guy that spent a lot of time and energy. Help us help you. You know, let's get this guy off the streets, as they say. Come forward with your name, your email address, your internet handle, the country you live in, the amount of money you've lost, and the name of the scam, because you might have been following this guy for the last 4 or 5 years, and we will get that information. I've already sent a 3 or 4 page letter reply to the lawyer that sent me the cease and desist letter. I demand to have my day in court. He's saying that I'm going to go to the New Zealand High Court and he's going to take me to the cleaners and sue me for losses of $20 million a month. This guy's got no money. He's a pathological liar. If you have a look at the picture here, the idiot. There's a friggin' liar, this guy. He needs to be taken off the internet. I'm actually blown away by the fact that he's actually done a voice recording accusing me and Sultan of breaking into a house that belongs to his mother and then trying to get into a gated community in some country I don't even know anything about. This guy won't stop. He's proven that he will say things absolutely incredible. He's hired Dan's Roads for Riches. He's paid off Crypto Granny. He's gone to websites to publish fake articles about myself. 80 articles are meant to be on the line on all these shit blog sites. And not only that, last week I had a denial server attack trying to take my website down off the internet. Why would somebody who claims to be in the Forbes rich list be doing activities such as this if he isn't a crook? He's definitely a crook, and I'm looking forward to the next lawyer's letter I get. And I want to be dragged into the court system, Stephen. If you really are genuine, prove it. As Sultan and myself always say, If you want to come on a Zoom meeting with us and explain to us what we've got it so wrong, please come forward and correct us. Go and have a look for another. If you search for LunaOne, you'll find Martin Kingsbury's YouTube channel. Every day, this guy is publishing a video showing people what a scammer Stephen McCullah is. Hey, I'm Danny DeHeck, the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, and we need your help. So come forward, give us your details, go to deheck.com, and let us help you get your money back from this dirty, disgusting scammer. Please hit the thumbs up, like the YouTube channel. Well, what do you do? Subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell, and you'll be notified when new videos come out. Also, please post a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Have you invested with LunaOne? Was it a good experience? Was it a bad experience? Did any of their claims actually eventuate? I bet they didn't. I'm Danny DeHeck. Thanks for watching.